Shulian, the mother-in-law, cooked different meals every day for her pregnant daughter-in-law, Sumanki. Once the food was on the table, she would gently remind her to eat more. Your belly is getting bigger in the second trimester, and it's harder on your body, so you need more nutrition. Got it? Day after day, she handled all 3 meals by herself. After dinner, the young couple would collapse on the couch and play with their phones, never lifting a finger. Since Sumanki was pregnant, it was understandable that housework was hard for her. But her son, Jo Mingyu, had long grown used to being served and accepted everything his mother did without guilt. He had never once helped her with even the smallest chore. Chen Shulian was over 60, had stage 3 primary hypertension, and relied on medication year-round. Yet she still got up early, went to bed late, and took care of every chore at home. Expenses for groceries, water, electricity, gas, fruit, and snacks all came out of her monthly pension of 3,120 yuan. She had lived frugally for most of her life. Not only had she paid in full for her son's 128 square meter marital home and car, she was also paying for the couple's phones, phone bills, and car insurance. Every night after working until late, she had to swallow a full knife-to-pine tablet before her tense nerves could finally ease enough for her to lie down and rest. She never complained. All she wished was for her daughter-in-law to have a safe pregnancy and for her grandchild to be born healthy. But no one knew that an accident half a month earlier had already planted the seed of a complete break in her heart. At 5 that morning, she got up as usual to stew bird's nest soup for her daughter-in-law. Suddenly, her vision went black. She collapsed in the kitchen, hit her forehead on the corner of the stove, and blood poured out. She struggled to get up and called for her son. Jo Mingyu came out, still half asleep, glanced at her and said impatiently, "It's nothing. Just put a bandage on it yourself. Don't wake Monkey. She's pregnant." Then he turned around and went back to the bedroom. Chen Shulian sat on the cold floor, watching the blood from her forehead drip onto the freshly cleaned tiles. Her heart sank little by little. In the end, she took a taxi to the hospital herself and got 3 stitches. The doctor repeatedly warned her not to overwork herself, or she could suffer a brain hemorrhage at any time. One morning, she went out. In-law, you're finally here. I just bought a live base and a free-range hen this morning. You have to stay for lunch before you go. Zhao Guifin waved her hands again and again. I just stopped by. I won't stay long. Chen Shulian was about to head to the kitchen to slaughter the chicken, but Sumanki coldly cut her off. Mom, don't bother. I'm taking my mom downstairs to the new Chongqing hot pot place. Spicy hot pot is her favorite. Then she added lightly, every word stabbing at Chen Shulian's heart. That place is all chili oil. With your high blood pressure, you can't eat spicy food, so don't tag along. Just cook yourself something simple at home. Chen Shulian froze in place, all her warmth instantly going cold. She watched the mother and daughter, beautifully dressed, link arms and walk out. Then she looked at the base still splashing in the sink and the half-prepped hen in the kitchen. In the end, she only boiled herself a bowl of plain noodles with a little pickled vegetables. She ate that cold, lonely lunch by herself. That evening, the mother and daughter came home full and satisfied, carrying bags of snacks. Sumanki rummaged through her jewelry box, wanting to take out a newly bought pair of sterling silver earrings for her mother, but she searched the whole box and couldn't find them. She immediately decided Chen Shulian, who cleaned the room every day, must have taken them, and rushed up to her mother-in-law demanding answers. Where are the silver earrings from my jewelry box? Did you steal them? You wanted to give them to your poor daughter, didn't you? When I clean your room, I only wipe the desk and mop the floor. I've never dared to touch any of your personal things. Think carefully. Did you put them somewhere else? Zhao Guifin said, a person should have some decency. Stealing from your daughter-in-law to support your own daughter, that's disgraceful. Our Manki was cursed the day she married into your family. In her panic, Sumanki spotted the old blue cloth bag on the bottom shelf of Chen Shulian's wardrobe. She grabbed it and slammed it hard onto the floor. The contents scattered everywhere. A neat stack of cash totaling 28,000 yuan, Chen Shulian's medical record, her blood pressure medication, and the receipt for the stitches on her forehead. Sumanki didn't even look at the medical record. She pointed at the money and grew even more arrogant. No wonder you always say your pension isn't enough. So you were secretly hiding this much money from us. You pretend to take care of me, but behind our backs you steal my jewelry to support your daughter. You countrywomen really are small-minded and filthy. Chen Shulian looked at the money, her heart aching like it had been cut open. This was childcare money she had saved for more than half a year by giving up all her supplements and even switching to the cheapest generic blood pressure medicine. She had planned to secretly give it to them when the baby was born so they could buy formula and little clothes. But no one listened to her explanation. Sue Mankey's insults grew uglier and uglier until she finally pointed at the door and shouted, "Get back to your old home in the countryside. My mom can take care of me. I don't need a jinx like you." Just then, Zhou Mingyu came home from work. Seeing his crying wife and his red-faced mother-in-law, he didn't ask what had happened and immediately scolded his mother. "Mankey is pregnant. Why do you have to make her angry? Whether you stole anything or not, would it kill you to apologize?" Chen Shulian trembled with anger, pointed at the medical record on the floor and said, "Half a month ago I fainted in the kitchen, and you told me to go to the hospital by myself. Now I have to take the blame for stealing too?" Zhou Mingyu flew into a rage from embarrassment and shoved her to the floor. "Why are you still clinging to that stupid little thing? Get out! Stop being an eyesore!" That shove completely shattered Chen Shulian's last hope. Late that night, she sat in her bedroom, staring at her late husband's portrait and silently crying. After her husband died, she had raised both children alone and emptied her savings for her son. In the end, all she got was being accused, shoved, and driven out. She called her daughter, Zhou Mingyue, and sobbed as she poured out every grievance.